눈빛으로 say something 물론 알아채지 오직 나만 홀로 Oh, whoa, whoa, that's no, no, boy, no, no, no 시소도 좋다도 마저도 내 맘에서 들어도 발동하는 순간 1분 1초가 아깝지 여기 누구라도 탐낼 너잖니
Hi everybody, it's Intrigue Me, I'm Faja and I'm back with another DIY and this time it's in 2017. I hope you guys enjoyed all of the past videos. I know that you guys for sure enjoyed the BTS one because that one is like almost 90k and I'm so happy and so thankful for you guys enjoying that DIY. I hope you guys will give this Vixx DIY some love because I think it's really awesome and it's really simple and I think it just looks so minimalistic and yeah, I just hope you guys enjoy it. I actually spent a lot of time on Tumblr researching ideas that I had not seen on YouTube or just on anybody else's channel, so I wanted to be a little bit different. Hope you guys are gonna enjoy this one. And subscribe if you're new. We're gonna have a lot of things going on this channel and a lot more DIYs, and thank you to the person that actually requested I do Vixx, so your name is here, you get a gold star. Not really but thank you for requesting that. You made my job a lot easier because like I said, I do run a store and I don't really have time to come up with ideas all the time for groups or figure out what group I want to do, and I don't really want to repeat groups that I've done already, so thank you for that. Anyway, let's get into the DIY. Okay, for this Vixx stand, of course you're going to be needing to type in your own Vixx font or like Vixx into a document and pick your desired font that you want to use. I went with the most minimalistic font that there probably was for me to do this DIY, and that's what I just printed. So including that Vixx cutout that you did, you're going to need hot glue, scissors, some white string or some clear or transparent string if you can find it, like a lid and a ring that you can buy from Michael. Okay, for this next part, what I'm doing is I'm taking the ring that's already pre-glued because I wanted it to be able to stick properly. It like failed on test parts where I did it and just glued it. It wasn't staying, so I had to pre-glue it and let that sit. And now I'm just gluing the bottom part only to stick it back onto the lid. This is actually a tea lid. I drink a lot of the Republic of tea besides my like regular teas that I drink. And yeah. That was just sitting around and I just decided to glue that to the ring, and I'm surprised that the ring was the same color as the lid because I've been trying to figure out what I want to do with the ring that I got from Michael's for like a long time. But now, since Tumblr helped, I have a DIY. This next part is pretty easy. All you're going to be doing is taking the Vixx letters and cutting them out. Make sure you can get it as even as possible and get as close to like the letters and get rid of the white part because it kind of looks sloppy if you don't get it out exactly. You could actually use an X-Acto knife, but if you do, please be careful because it is sharp, of course. But I couldn't find mine, so I just stuck with scissors and I tried to get it down to like the final point. That's pretty self-explanatory for that. Okay, for this next part, I'm taking the letters that I cut out for Vixx, some white string, and the stand, of course some hot glue and scissors added to that. You can actually use transparent string or clear string, which you can find at, of course, a craft store, or if you guys enjoy Walmart, hate that store, then you can find that in there too. But I couldn't find my clear string, so I'm just going with white string. You can't really see it until you look up close. It doesn't really matter because you can fix that. But what I'm doing first is I'm hot gluing the string to the ring so that I can space my letters out. I don't really recommend doing the letters off of this, like on the string before putting it onto the stand, because then you can't really determine and space out the letters how you want. So I highly recommend doing this, what I'm doing, which is gluing the ring first and then cutting off the excess string to it and then going back and adding the letters. Okay, for the part that you've all been waiting for, yay! It's the gluing of the letters to the string. You're gonna just take a little bit, like when I mean a little bit, I mean a tiny bit of hot glue and sticking it to the string. You want to add it to the very top. You possibly could add, like, hang the letters in the middle of the string, like making it run through the letters instead of hanging the letters by the top. you could do that. It's kind of like up to you. You don't actually have to put Vixx letters in it. Of course, you can make it a bias that's hanging from your string. You know, a group photo. You know, you can even make it personal, add your own photos in there. I think it's a cool idea. And like I said, this was Tumblr inspired. And I saw that and I was like, where can I get this stuff? And it just so happened that I had this in my house, which was so happy for me. And yeah, it's super simple. Okay, what you'll be needing for this DIY is your chosen Vixx pictures, some gold paint, hot glue, scissors, a CD, or you can find something that's circular, pencil, a paintbrush, a Sharpie, and some cardstock. Okay, for this part, you're going to be taking your CD and a pencil and of course a cardstock, and you're just going to draw 6 circles. And I'm using 3 sheets of cardstock, and I wanted to use cardstock paper because it's thicker and it won't really bend. So, and I think that was a good idea because I can put Sharpie on it and paint on it and it won't get all like floppy. But I was originally going to use the CDs, but I thought I would save that for a future project that you guys are going to be interested in, I'm quite sure. But it's self-explanatory, just drawing circles. For this next part, all you're going to be doing is cutting out all 6 of the circles. Make sure to cut exactly onto the line that you drew, or get as close to it, and of course you can fix that afterwards, but you're just going to cut the circles out so that you can go to the next one. Okay, for this next part, all I'm doing is cutting out all the Vixx members' pictures, and I am making sure that I'm cutting as close to the image of them as possible. I still wanted a little bit of the background from the picture that I cut out. I was using Kratos, like album pictures, like their concept for Kratos, because, you know, it's their most current concept, and I kind of like this album the most, so I just went with the pictures from this. They all look amazing, especially Leo. But it's pretty self-explanatory for this. You of course do not have to use these pictures, but I was going for a gold, black, and like white concept, so there you go. Okay, for this next part, I'm just taking some acrylic paint that is gold and a paintbrush, and I'm just adding a little bit of paint in the center, and I'm just going to spread it over the entire circle. I actually like this kind of paint. I purchased this from Michael, and it's Martha Stewart brand. Not that you guys care, I don't really care either, but I'm just saying I like the style of the paint. It has like little sparkles on it. For this next part, you're going to make sure that the paint on the circle is not entirely dry, because you're going to use that paint as the glue for the picture. I could have actually used Mod Podge, which is what I originally had by my side, but I just never did. I said, hey, well, since this is still kind of wet and it looks kind of cool the way it's wavy in the back, I'm just going to lay the picture right on top of it. But you want to make sure it's dry, not too wet, but you want to make sure it's a little bit dry, but it's still like sticky enough. So you're going to take the member and just place them wherever you feel like they should be placed on the picture, on this circle. You could have actually taken some other things and covered up the bottom part, or like got a whole body picture of them. Completely your choice. For this part, you're only going to take a Sharpie and you're going to write the member's name on it. You of course do not have to write the member's name. You could actually print it and cut it out, or just print it and put it on there. It's completely your choice. But I did that for each member, and I lost some footage, so I had to redo some of them and show them to you, but that's how they will look when they're finished. For this part, you're going to be needing some lace, and I actually took an old shirt that I had, and I'm just gluing the pictures, the circles on top of it. You can go with any size lace that you want. You can go to a craft store and pick up some lace pretty cheap depending on where you go. I just went with lace because I saw their faces cover with lace for their Kratos album, and I thought it would be kind of cool to incorporate everything that I see from the album into this DIY, so that's what I did here, and you guys like it.
거친 숨소리에 우리 사랑의 태도가 더 짙어지네 째깍째깍 리듬 속에 날이 서 있어 멈칫하는 사람.
Hope you guys all enjoyed that video. Like I said, it was super simple, super easy, something that you can definitely do to your room, and it doesn't take up a lot of space like my other ideas that I've had. There's kind of big canvases, but now this is something that you can, if you share a room, if your parents let you, you can actually hang it up on the side of your bed. I know a lot of people were saying that, oh, I can't do it because I share a room with somebody. Yeah, I did that growing up, but now I have my own room, yay! But anyway, these are super simple, something that you can put on the desk or a table, a small table that you have in your room, you know, something that doesn't take up a lot of space and it's not going to interfere with the person that you may be rooming with. So yeah, I hope you guys are now encouraged to use this idea and definitely change it to whatever group it is that you may have that you may want to do something like this to. This is actually my favorite, this is actually my favorite DIY. I actually saw something like this on Tumblr and it was just a gold ring, and then I said, hey, why don't I put something on in the center to make it more Vixx-like. And I like the fact that when you pull it away or you're looking farther away, you can't really see the string depending on how you hold it, so it makes it look like it's just floating letters. But I hope you guys are encouraged to try this one. Definitely put BTS or EXO or GOT7, or if you want to use a girl group, Twice, or you know, who else? A Pink, you know, something like that. Mamamoo. You can definitely change it up and put whatever you want in the center of it. That is just my personal favorite. I hope you guys will find this one also nice. Yeah. Definitely continue to give me requests for DIYs on groups that I have not done or that you want to see. I am definitely open to doing them. I am definitely open to doing them. And yeah, I'll be uploading every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm trying to do that. I'm gonna make that my goal this year, is to not take like 2 months to upload something. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for getting my BTS video to 90K. I think that's what it's at, and I'm super excited. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it because I really had fun making that video, and I really had fun making all the videos I make, but this one and BTS have been my top favorite. So yeah, like I said, hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, and follow us on social media because I'm going to be posting all my DIYs and future things that we're going to be doing on the channel. Definitely check out the Kpop store for shirts like these. And until next time, stay tuned.